I have two ETFs in my Roth IRA that will help me retire as a millionaire, and one of them I will be contributing to for the rest of my life. And let me introduce you guys to this ETF, and it actually has a boxing match coming up.
In the blue corner, we have the challenger, the enemy to society, inflation and no retirement. And in the red corner, we have an ETF that has traveled all across the world, weighing in at 10,035 holdings. Vanguard Total World Stock ETF. Get ready for this battle of a century.
Who do you guys have winning that boxing match? Let me know down below. But there's three main reasons why this is my favorite ETF, and I will be contributing to this for the rest of my life. But I will talk about that after I break down what VT actually is. Right here we have Vanguard Total World Stock ETF, and right now it trades at $139 with 60 cents. And if we scroll down, I have 53 shares of this. I've been contributing this pretty much when I started my Roth back in 2024 or 2023, I think. I'm not even too sure. But look, I have a market value of $7,439 with 53 cents. I've been contributing to this, and I love this freaking ETF, man. Average cost of $120. Portfolio diversity is 72%. I will show you guys also the other ETF that I have on my Roth. But total return so far is 15%, $998 with 77 cents, man. And that's actually not even too bad. Number of holding, 10,035, man. From the US, Taiwan, I think China, Europe, everything, man. It really puts everything into one basket where you don't have to worry about the percentages that you really want to have. And that's one thing about it. If you do want to be more proactive on the percentages of domestic slash international, you can do that. But the thing with this fund is that you don't think about it, man. You literally just invest and stay consistent and let it diversify for you, man. And that is really the approach that I have really started to appreciate more, man. More hands off, low expense ratio, 0.06. And man, it's just really in the name, man. Total World Stock ETF. Yes, you could have bigger returns if you focus strictly on US stocks. And yes, there are years where international really doesn't do much. But in this past year, you guys seen how international has been performing and how bad or shaky US stocks have been. And that's why this is a simple and easy approach that lets you be kind of more passive. And that depends on the type of investor you are. If you're more into picking and choosing, then this ETF will not be for you. But if you want a safe, conservative, and none of this is financial advice, of course, ETF, I really love VT, man. I really do. And I will break down the three reasons after I show you guys my other holding, which is SCHG. And right now, this is at $32. And this is pretty much just a growth fund. So mostly domestic stocks. And this, I got this really because I want that extra exposure to growth. Because VT is a little bit more conservative and slower. I did want to have at least a little bit of growth just in case I missed out on some of those, you know. And this one has been doing pretty well too. I have 89 shares, average cost of 28 with 25 cents. It's at $32. Market value at 2,800. Total return of 360, 14%. VT is actually beating this one in total return, right? But year to date, let's check. Year to date, 15% for SCHG. Year to date for VT is 18.33, man. VT is freaking killing it, and that has to do with those international stocks that have been really performing in these last year. And I kind of already touched on it, but I'm really going to break it down and give you guys my perspective and my thought process and journey on why this became my number one ETF. First and main reason why VT is one of my favorite ETFs is because of the hands-off and simplicity of just investing into this ETF, setting and forgetting it. And that is the biggest benefit for me, at least, because it's well diversified, low expense ratio, and it performs well, man. Simple as that. And I've gone through so many. Oh dang, I had the word too, man. I had the word too. Iterations of my investing strategy. Let me know if I use that correctly. But I've gone through so many strategies. I'll just keep it simple. So many strategies where I would not even really stick to it. Like at first I went with dividends, then I went with like picking stocks, then I went with growth, then I went with technology, then I went with this, and I kept switching my strategy, man. And every time I switched, I either lost money or just I never really felt fully comfortable in continuing and pursuing that strategy. And it always messed with me, man, because then I would see a video or I would see somebody talk about something on Reddit talking about this is the best strategy, or if you're not doing it this way, you're missing out on these gains and this and this and this and that. So many different things. And when I finally came across and landed on VT, it really took a lot of that stress away, man, because I don't want to spend my entire life trying to chase the biggest gain. I just want the ETF to perform well and to charge me low fees. And that's what VT does. And I also want diversification and a little bit of a conservative strategy, because I do want to lower as much risk as possible, but I do want to see some gain. And that's why VT is that perfect step back, invest approach. And that is the first reason on why VT is one of my favorite ETFs. Let's get to the second one. The second reason is the discipline and consistency I've learned from investing into VT. Before VT, and this kind of touches back into that first point, I was skeptical, I was scared, I wasn't sure what strategy to approach. But having VT and having full confidence in this ETF and allowing myself to kind of just take that step back and just stay consistent, whether the market is up, whether the market is down, but having that faith in this ETF to be consistent, to be disciplined in contributing as much as I can. And that is definitely the second reason, man, because without VT, I would not have the same commitment and the same discipline that I feel that I've gained from VT. And it doesn't have to be specifically from VT, and it's kind of a little bit of a stretch, but VT definitely helped me at least get into this investment mindset and really stay committed and, you know what I'm saying, investing, whether it's up or down, man, because I have that confidence in this ETF, and that has really helped me. And let's get to the third and final reason, but it's getting kind of late, so we should head home.
Don't lose yourself trying to find somebody. I can do this on my own, don't need anybody. Yeah, I know my worth, not just anybody. Motherfuckers come around when they see a lot of money. I don't really wanna fuck with you. I don't really wanna talk to you.
Halloween
I don't know
season.
if I can trust in you. Only want me for what I can do.
Last and final thing is to make sure to like and subscribe. Now, but in all seriousness, I forgot what the last little thing was, but the first and second reason pretty much covered everything about VT that I love. So we'll leave it with that. Take care.